A simpler Japanese money trick to become 35% richer. Are you obsessed with the latest Gucci or Louis Vuitton tote bag? Yes, they may be tempting at first, but the price is the only thing that will surprise you. Or maybe you are one of those people who want to get rich and save and put all their money into luxury goods next to each other. Well, this video is really worth your time. One day a friend of mine told me about a strange way that I could save a lot of money. I'm so excited. So I did a little research and found that Keikibo, translated book on household finances, is a Japanese saving trick. Japan as we know it today, with its modern cars, skyscrapers, and a healthy economy, is not what it was 117 years ago. In 1904, Japan was one of the poorest countries in the world with millions in debt. Then Japan's first female journalist, Hany Motoko, stepped in. He developed this money-saving method, and the Motoko method was promoted by the media and the government. People follow this method, and Japan has just reached a position we all know and respect. Keikibo, pronounced Kakeibo, means household finance book. Created in 1904 by a woman named Hany Motoko, known as Japan's first female journalist, Keikibo is a simple and seamless approach to managing your finances. Some people don't have to contend with excessive spending and can live a fulfilling life with only the things that matter most. I was never one of those people. On the other hand, I go shopping when I feel bored, stressed, or unhappy about something. I also go shopping when I'm in a good or festive mood, with tendencies beyond my control. As many will agree, changing bad financial habits is not easy. Also because our spending habits are deeply rooted in our daily lives, and the act of spending has an emotional aspect that is hard to let go of. Fortunately, for the past 116 years, Keikibo has been helping people make smarter financial decisions. How does it work? Well, this method does not require any high-tech software or a phone. Just grab 2 notebooks, one large and one small, and a pen and you're done. By the way, if you could get that Keikibo magazine made just for that purpose, so much the better. That is, if you write your data down in a notebook instead of typing it in an app, you'll remember it better. This method revolves around 4 main problems. How much money do I make? How much money did I spend? How much should I save? How can I improve in the next month? How do you implement this idea? You should carry a small notebook with you everywhere, so that once you buy these groceries, you can save on your expenses. Use a large notebook and organize it in columns, but you must have these points. Monthly income plan. You can do this as a spreadsheet or as a bullet list. Track your prepayments, salaries, debt payments, money you make selling second-hand items, etc. At the beginning of the month, write down the salary you will receive. Save different colors for extra cash. Monthly savings package. This field is used to write the amount of money you want to save or keep in the piggy bank. You need to determine the amount before planning to spend it. Monthly expenditure plan. This is where you need to write down your total expenses, such as electricity bills, credit card bills, rent bills, as well as cell phone and internet bills. Divide your money into 4 categories after deducting your total expenses and the amount you want to save. Livelihood, foodstuffs, clothing, medicine, car gasoline, household cleaners, etc. 2. Culture and education, such as various courses, academies, tuition fees, books, museum tickets, etc. 3. Entertainment. Write here the money you spent on vacations, friend parties, movies, restaurants, and makeup. 4. Others. Write here about things you didn't mention in the previous category. It is now up to you to determine the relationship between the 4 categories above. Also keep in mind that in the culture and education category, there are some aspects that you cannot change the cost of, such as tuition or academy fees. If you plan smart, you can budget and save future too. This method will also help you reduce the useless expenses you incurred due to draining your wallet. Isn't this way easy and simple? Here are some tips on how you can save money. A. Put that odd little penny in your wallet in a box, even if it's a quarter or 10. A handful of coins and notes isn't much, but you'd be surprised how much you save at the end of the month. B. Put all your paid debts in the same piggy bank because it can help. After all, the combination of every drop can give you the C right. Deg C. When exchanging money. Put some money in the cash register, for example $1-2. E. Round up the amount each time you make a purchase. For example, say you buy $80 worth of groceries, round it down to $100, and leave the remaining $20 in the box. E. Take note of any extra purchases you have to make every month, like buying 7 pairs of jeans or 5 lipsticks, as they can break your budget. If some of them are still important, you can buy them. When you're saving money on a low income, understand your priorities. What are your financial or savings goals? When saving money on a low income, It is very important to set your priorities in concrete and effective goals. Have you thought about what you want to achieve in the next year, 2, 5, 10 years or more? Saving money will likely help you get there. It's easy to get used to a certain lifestyle through expenses like subscriptions, meals, and other living expenses. After all, life on a low income is tough, so the thought of cutting it further can make the savings seem overwhelming, or maybe not even worth it. For this reason, it is important to keep your priorities in mind when making changes. Having a goal will help you make the right choice. Do you have an emergency fund? Lack of emergency funds will get you back on track if you are bound to face bumpy roads throughout your life. If you don't have an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses, you'll still need to cut costs or withdraw your credit card to address this. Whether you have an emergency fund or not, this quick, low-income money-saving opportunity will put you in a better position than ever. Your first savings goal should be to prioritize your emergency fund, after which you can work on other goals. The truth is that many emergencies wreak havoc on people's finances, whether low income or not. It is best to be prepared for the uncertainties of life. It's hard to save money when you're not making a lot of money. Regardless of your income, there are ways to reduce your expenses. If you are on a low income, this may take a bit of work. Understanding how to save low-income money quickly can help prepare you for a better financial future and a better future. How to spend more mindfully. Let the article stand for 24 hours. It underscores whether you really want or need it. If you can still think of the item the next day and can afford it, make a purchase. You will be happier with your decision. Don't let yourself be tempted by exhaust sales. I used to be a sales moron, but that often means spending money on things I know I won't use. So for every item you have in your shopping cart during a sale, ask yourself if you would buy it at full price. Check your bank account regularly. Checking your balance gives you more control over your finances while you focus on how much money to spend. The first thing I do every morning is check my balance. This is a bad habit at first, but it works great for anxiety. Spend money. Physical transfers of funds, not just aimlessly spending cards, make you more aware of what you're spending and easier for you to budget. Try to spend some money during the week and only spend what you have. Put a reminder in your wallet. My friend had a brilliant idea to put a sticker on her credit card that said, "Do you really need this exclamation? Smart solution." Change the environment that allows you to shop. If you find that you spend a lot of money after clicking marketing emails or viewing photos of influential people on Instagram wearing a certain brand, for example, quit or stop studying. Take a walk in the park. Or if you're shopping for clothes or makeup when you have time to kill, try using that time for something else, like going to the kitchen. Take a walk in the park. Well, I have used this method and I have seen a big change in myself with it. Try this method. It's reliable, simple, and efficient. And who knows, you could buy this Ferrari with the money you save in the future. Just dump to spare and move on. Thanks very much.